Hello, my name is Miss Falkenberg, and welcome to my overview for learning about me and learning about my classroom. And I think what you're going to learn pretty soon is I like to talk. So, hey, I want to give you just an overview of my personal approach, philosophy, Schoology, supplies, and communication. So let's see if we can make this work. Oh, look at that fancy thing. Hey, I teach 3 courses. 2 first-year courses, you can see that right here, Physics and AP Physics 1. They cover mostly the same content, but one, my physics class, it is what I call a high school algebra-based course. It's where you need to practice math. My other first-year course is AP Physics 1. It's a college-level algebra-based course. Basically what I'm going to say is you have no issues with mathematics, okay? And then my second year course is AP Physics 2. This might be for very curious students about the world, but usually I kind of lean it towards my future engineers. It really gets you prepped for your engineering physics courses. For me, I am the middle of 3 children. My youngest, or my brother's my youngest, he's got 3 kids, and my sister, right there, she's got 3 kids, and actually her kids are all going through Lee Summit North. 2 are through, 1 soon to go through, and when I use this video for the next 20 years, just kidding, 15, I will have 3 of my 6 nieces and nephews who have gone through Lee Summit North. My mom and dad. And then I call this one my dependent. That's my dog Grace. Yeah, I get to care for someone's needs. And that's my dog. I am a graduate of Kansas State University, and not from the educational. They have a great education school. I graduated as an engineer, actually, to be specific, an architectural engineer, which was doing building system engineering. I specifically designed electrical distribution systems and lighting systems, and these are just some pictures of some of the projects. Doesn't look like Kansas City. I actually was an engineer for 13 years in Seattle, Washington. Had to do a lot of cool projects. As far as physics, here's my approach. This is my philosophy. It's physics or physical. And we get to experience the phenomena first in class. So it's going to be hands-on. We're touching it, feeling it, seeing it. It's great. Then we get to develop a conceptual understanding. What happens if we change one of the factors? Does it increase, decrease, etc.? And then we get to apply it. So we're going to start using our mathematics. And we use our mathematics to make predictions. Everything in physics, right, is used to make predictions, and engineers use physics to predict that a building will stay up during an earthquake, or the classroom will have adequate lighting for the occupants. Gets a little more complex than that, but basically we use our mathematics to use the physics to be able to make predictions and ensure safety of all. Let's see, I gotta make sure I didn't miss something here. Okay, good. Things that we do in class, lots of pictures. It's going to come fast. I hope what you can see, we work in groups. We do a lot of activities. We're touching things, feeling things. Yes, there was fire in one of those slides. Ultimately, right, we're working in groups. We're taking data. We're analyzing data. And our last thing, because you know what? It's a harder class than other classes. We get to go to World of Fun at the end of the year, and I enjoy that. On Schoology, I'm going to show you where I get my course overview, weekly schedule, and parent access. Let's see if I can get through that. Okay, Schoology. Always interesting here. And this is one of my classes, but I pretty much set it up the same way. First of all, I do a daily schedule. It's going to pop up every time you go to my physics class. And I'll tell you if we're on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the schedule, Thursday, or Friday. So that's a good resource on a normal day. I do a weekly schedule for all my classes. So when you link on that, it takes it to a schedule. They'll have tabs throughout. Okay, this is the last week of last year. But if I go to a normal week, You'll see, hey, I missed class on Tuesday, the 16th. What did we do? Well, we did rotational dynamics. I can get it from the textbook, 8.5 and 8.6, and we received a handout. So I know I need to go take notes on 8.5 and 8.6, and I need to go find that handout from Ms. Falkenberg. So that's my weekly schedule and how that can help you. I do a slides, so I have a link for my slides, and they'll be on the Google Drive. And so I put them in units, and I'll try to load those up pretty much weekly or daily. And so if you did miss, what was that, 7/06? Which weekly calendar date was that? Oh, 7/11. So I can go, to my slides and go to 7/11, and we can see what I did in class, and that torque, etc., for rotational dynamics. And so we can open up those slides. So you could take notes from those if you wanted to. In AP classes, we do AP Classroom. So those are the things that are available on Schoology. For parents that are new to this district or new to Schoology in general, I want you to know that if you wanted access to all of your students, or your child, they're not your student, they're my student, all your child's information, there's a parent access code that I'll have on back to school night, and I'll also send it on my email that I send to parents, and I can get you parent access code, and it's specific to the student, and once you have that code, you've got access to all of their Schoology. Isn't that nice? They probably don't want me to know that. Let me get back into here. So that really covers our parent access. Supplies, I do this all the time. My students keep forgetting to bring a scientific calculator. They might be $12 at Walmart. They just need sine, cosine, tangent in there. So we use some geometry in class. Paper for notes and homework, a 1-inch binder. For my AP Physics class, I usually like to have a lab journal. It's kind of morphing a little bit to be more Schoology based, but we'll talk about that. Okay. I also, just so you know, sometimes I just have this backup supplies. People leave their 1-inch binders, and so I do have some extras. Not guaranteed, but they're available. Okay. Communication, email is the best way to get a hold of me. I try to get a response back to you within 24 to 48 hours. I hope I can be quick. I still don't know how to use the phone system. And if I keep using this video for 10 years, guess what? I probably will still not know how to use the phone system. So email is the best way. And finally, honestly, I got back into education after 13 years of as an engineer. I was a math teacher for 6 years just to see if I'd like teaching. I enjoyed it, but I'll tell you this, I love teaching physics. So it is the best. My room will be a mess, okay? Oh, I didn't know how K-State proud I was here. It's active, they're engaged, and I have a great time. And most of the time, why would anyone as an engineer become a teacher? I'm a people person, I'm an extrovert. I love learning about your child. I love to teach your child, I love to see what they're going to be, the potential, and then I love to hear back on what they're doing. So I enjoy the high school atmosphere, I enjoy the classroom atmosphere, I enjoy working with your child. So, and I know, again, if I keep using this video for 10 years, it's going to hold because I love it. So, let me know if you ever have any questions. I hope this helps you get to know who I am. Again, I opened with, I talk a lot. So this video that was supposed to be 2 minutes, 9 minutes. Have a good one.